It's another special edition of Litter Media Live, and we are closing in on the date for the Junior Civic League's annual Christmas Tree Gala. We have two representatives from JCL with us today. We'll tell you more about why they're here in just a moment, but first, these words from Tomlinson Insurance Agency.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When insuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
In studio with us now from the Junior Civic League here in Chillicothe, we have Danielle Callihan with us and also Caressa Sesser. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
It is time for everyone to get together and raise money for Junior Civic League. And it's not really for Junior Civic League, it goes back out to the community.
Right. This year we had 19 applicants for the money that we raise. And so those 19 applicants will be able to get all the funds raised from our live and silent auction. They also had the opportunity this year to put in charity baskets. So those baskets will go in our silent auction, and all money raised from those baskets go directly back to those organizations.
This event is November 9th. It's Saturday evening. Bell Manor is the location for this year's event. And I'm sure you ladies have done everything you can to get everything settled and ready to go.
Yes, we start working at the end of Gala last year for this year. So we've been working almost an entire year to get this ready.
We start the solicitation right after Gala.
Slide up to that microphone there. You're going to make sure people hear you, Danielle.
So sorry.
But yeah, the application process is just the initial phase of this. And that's all these 501c3 groups are applying for the monies that we raised. Do you have a figure of what you raised last year?
Last year we raised about $60,000.
$60,000.
This year the request for outgoing funds is about $150,000 if we are able to meet everyone's needs in full. Obviously, we don't assume we'll be able to do that, but come out, support us. Let's do it.
It would be fantastic if we could meet all of those.
Let's have a record-breaking year.
Yeah, I thought to myself, this would be a record-breaking year if you were able to meet all those.
That would be amazing.
It would be.
All of these organizations that we're giving money back to support the community in some way, either through health and wellness or community development, education, and better help for the underprivileged children. So it's all very special to us as moms and community members that these organizations are touching these sections of our lives. So
one of the things I've found impressed over the years is people pulling their money together now. It's almost like going out to the Ross County Fair and buying an animal.
Yeah.
You pull your money together and buy that tree, and it does a great deal of good.
Right. So we have 9 packages this year, and there is one that I've already got my group together, and I am buying that package.
I mean, if you see the package, though, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I can see why there
will be some competition. Yeah. We might meet that $150,000
we might, goal. Especially with that package. I mean, we did mainly like this year. I think we tried to target experience packages more than just giving away items, which is fantastic because it puts on something different than what we've had most years.
Yeah. So what kind of packages are we looking at?
So the package that I am jonesing for.
The one that you make her bid high.
Yeah, up her bid.
Chad Walters donated a home in the Dominican.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be, I believe, is it 7 nights?
Yep, 7 nights. And it includes up to 8 guests between September 13th and 30th in 2025. It includes full staff that cook and clean for you, transportation to and from the airport, and the use of a 6-person golf cart. Like, it excludes tips, airfare, and any excursions. But that's already so much in that package once you buy it.
And then we've got some local packages too. So we will have one in the Hocking Hills, and that includes the cabin rental, which is a treehouse cabin, which is way cool. And then some other things like restaurants and potentially going to do horseback riding.
Winery. I think they were looking into sauna pods as well. So that one's going to include a lot. There's a Lake Erie Put-in-Bay package that they were trying to put together. Greenbrier Resort. It's a 2-night stay at Greenbrier. And they've also done other local excursions around there that they're getting things for.
We have a bourbon package too. This one is a little
Trail.
different than the way we've normally done it. So we used to just get like an Airbnb and some tastings, but we found in Frankfort, Kentucky, they have a boat tour. So it's a 4-hour boat tour. You get cocktails on the boat, and then you get to tour the E.H. Taylor distillery. I think it's Buffalo Trace. So it's got a couple of different bourbons that you'll get to taste. And then you take the boat back up. And there's like a little option to add pizza or some sort of dinner on the boat as well. So you can do sunset cruise on that boat. And then there's a make your own bourbon blend at Bourbon 30. So they get to go in and taste all of the different bourbons, like the wheated and the rye, and then you blend it together the way you think it will taste good. And there's someone to help you make that bottle. And then you get to name it and dip it in the wax to seal it. It's really cool. We actually did it a couple years ago and had the best time with it.
Yeah, it's a true experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's a whole weekend in Frankfort, Kentucky.
I think we usually always do a Chillicothe package too. So we have that one again. And then we were looking at Columbus and Cincinnati as well. So there's a lot of great packages that we have this year that we've thought out and we put together of things that we think that our community members would like and things that they would like to bid on.
Mm-hmm. For someone who's never been to the gala, explain what this event is like, because it's about a 2-3 hour party.
Yeah, so it starts.
Party.
Yeah, it starts at 7 p.m. Our silent auction starts then, and then our live auction will start around 8 p.m. The event really centers around the live auction. So while you're there, even if you're not bidding, you're involved in the live auction somehow.
And it's so much fun just to watch the bids go on as well.
Yeah, and Dan DeGarmo will be doing the auctioneer stuff this time. So he was really engaging last year. It was super fun.
He knows how to get into your pockets.
Oh,
he really does. For sure.
He really does. So he'll be leading that. And so everyone gets dressed up. We'll have some heavy hors d'oeuvres for dinner. After the auction's over, we do some dancing. This year, we're doing dueling pianos.
We're really excited about that one.
So it will just be a fun night from beginning to end. And then we do have the bus. I think that's important to mention.
Yes, we have a bus that is departing at 5:45 because doors do open at 6:30. So they were meeting at the pump house to pick up patrons that, they buy a ticket for the bus and then they transport them there. And then the bus departs, I think at 11 p.m. to take them back to their vehicles at the pump house.
Because Bell Manor is not the easiest place to find parking.
Right.
Because they're in a beautiful setting.
They have a huge parking lot, but like some of it's like at the bottom of the hill too.
Right. Yeah.
So it just kind of takes away from, you don't have to walk very far if somebody's just dropping you off.
In heels, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So. And I don't know if it's supposed to be chilly next weekend, but hopefully it's not.
But it might be.
Yeah.
Right.
So
You never know.
riding the bus will be a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah. What else do you want to talk about?
I think that we would like to mention our diamond sponsors. These sponsors are the ones who have given either $2,000 in money or goods or services. And so these are really the backbone of our organization or of our event, rather. So we'd like to give them special acknowledgement. We have 740 Aesthetics and Wellness,
Adina Health Systems,
All American Power Cleaning,
Benson and Sesser LLC,
Bell Manor,
C. Walters Investments,
Elevate IV Hydration and Aesthetics,
ERA Martin and Associates, Mark Cincy,
High Fives Cakes,
Norse Chillicothe,
Printex,
Shine Orthodontics,
Rainbow Yoga with
And-
Cozy Enterprise.
and Urig Financial.
So a number of folks putting their money in to get involved with this, and that just means more money to give away to all these grants that you're going to hand out.
Correct.
Yes.
Exactly.
Is it too late to get a table for anyone that might want to participate?
No, so we still have tables available for purchase. Those tables are $2,000. So then you also become a diamond sponsor and get all the advertising. So if you're a business or even just a couple locals that want to go together for a table, those are still available.
And how many are seated at the table?
8 people will be seated at a table. We also have some tables left available for open seating. So if you haven't purchased, it's first come, first serve, and you can try to grab a seat.
Right. And tickets are $60?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So does that include your bus ride?
Yes.
Yes.
So no additional cost for the bus. In years past, we tried that, but it was hard because the donors that have already given $2,000, we don't want to charge them an extra $10 to get on the bus.
Absolutely.
You've given all you need to give.
Yeah. Forget that bonus stuff. Just jump right in. Jump right in.
Just jump on the bus.
The bus does have to be scheduled, though. So if you are interested in buying a ticket with the bus, it needs to be scheduled for the time so we know how many people are on the bus.
Right. Right. And is that through Chillicothe Transit?
No, we, or is it this year? Sorry.
No.
Blackhawk.
Blackhawk.
Okay. Okay. Want to make sure we get that out there too, in case people were wondering.
Yeah.
So, again, if you are a 501c3 organization, you need to get your applications in earlier in the year.
Yes.
But like you say, you had 19 this year. So if you hear about this and it's like, man, why couldn't we chip in? Well, you got to cash in early, so to speak.
I think we closed the applications in August.
It
The end of
runs
August?
through September. Yes.
September.
Yeah.
But something that we should mention, because we haven't been getting a lot of requests, is we do have what we call community funds. And those are funds we raise through our golf outing, our mom-to-mom sale, and any other fundraising we do throughout the year. Those community funds can be dispersed throughout the year. So those funds...
Do those monthly.
Yes, and those are typically less than $1,000. But if you need something small and under $1,000, those requests can be done monthly, and that can be found on our website.
Is becoming a member of the Junior Civic League still by recruitment? Or
It is. We also this year opened it up to allow people to come to a
Meet and greet. So we did a meet and greet with our social as well, to where we could kind of meet people and see if they were really interested in being a part of this community.
because you become a working member of the Junior Civic League?
Correct.
Yes.
So our organization consists of 50 women, and we've removed the age limit. So as well, 21
Well, kind
and
of.
up.
It's 21 and up. Only because, like the gala, I mean, obviously there's going to be beverages available.
Right.
So 21 and up is our age limit. I mean, we had a cap on it before, but there's no cap on it anymore.
I remember the days where ladies would, and I hate to use this expression, but they would age out, you know, kind of like you would with the JCs. You know, you reach
Yes.
40 and then I'm done, you know. But this is a good idea, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we want to keep our membership to around about 50. The more people in the organization, the lighter the load becomes, because we are doing a lot of work for these different fundraisers that we do. So we remove that age limit and allow you to be in all the way through. It is a 6-year commitment, and you can either reach out to a current member or attend our social and then self-nominate.
I was going to say, didn't we have a form on our website?
Yes. And
where you could
nominations occur
self-nominate.
only one time a year. So we start nomination process in January, and we bring in the new members in April.
Okay, very good. So if you go to the event and you're interested in becoming a member, then keep it fresh in your mind come
Yes.
January
Yes.
to make the next 6-year commitment.
6 years.
Yes, 6
Unless you'd like to make it 7.
Like Caressa.
Yeah, because when we talked to her last year, she was like, I'm done. This is my last year. But no, she's back. She's back.
Just can't keep me away from a good thing, I guess.
Yes. We've got the link to the not only the Eventbrite link that's available in our post here on Facebook, but also we've got your Facebook page in there too. So, but do you have a website?
We do.
We do. We just redid our website.
It's ChillicotheJuniorCivicLeague.com, I do believe, but if it is linked on our Facebook page.
Okay. Okay. So you can find all that information there on Facebook as well.
Yes.
Anything we've missed? There probably is.
Catering from the poorhouse.
They are doing hors d'oeuvres this year. And then I think we have a couple other, we have a charcuterie board and a couple other things I think we're doing.
And
High
dessert
Five-
spread from High
High
Five
Five
Cakes.
Cakes. Yeah. They're doing a whole dessert spread for us this year.
Very nice. It'll be impressive, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Everything from High Fives is.
It's been impressive.
And the
absolutely.
poorhouse is always delicious.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for your participation in this, because I know a lot of the communities benefit from what you're doing. And I know it's a fun party, but we want to also remember it's doing good.
Yes.
So thank you for coming in today.
Thank you
Thanks
for having us.
Danielle Callihan and Caressa Sesser. I'm Dan Ramey, back again in just a moment with our daily program with Litter Media Live.